Starting your stream. We will be live in just a few moments, so wait for my countdown. All right, Mayte, we are live in 3, 2, 1.
The heat is real between Victoria and Chelsea. We get to meet Baby Palmer, and we get invited to a beer party. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Gross.
Hey! The gang's all back together, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
It's a family reunion right now.
You have beautiful shoulders.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, look at those shoulders.
These little things. What are you talking?
Oh, burn myself.
Burn
We're all
myself.
feeling the heat, not because we look good, but because this was a good episode.
It was a good episode.
Hey, After Buzzers, welcome Southern Charm After Show. My name is Mayte Carrillo, and before we get started, I'd love to introduce my lovely co-hosts. Starting with...
I'll start. Hi, guys. I'm Laura L. Thomas.
Hey, y'all. It's Cristal McLaughlin. Can't wait to talk about this new episode.
Hello, y'all. I am back from Oklahoma, and I'm happy to be here. I'm Matt Marr.
People were, commenting and saying how much they missed. You know,
I missed y'all too.
your impersonation
Yes.
of Thomas, and we had someone fill in, a.k.a. Crystal.
It was me. I was in the gentry again. But it wasn't quite the same.
No, I feel like
I tried.
I was living the real Southern charm in Oklahoma. Woo!
Yeah.
They need to make that show.
It's, I thought before coming here, I was skimming through Twitter, because I liked searching hashtag Southern Charm. And I noticed it's National Bourbon Day. So bourbon Day.
I'm wearing a cologne today. I just tried called Bourbon and Smoke.
And, I
it.
thought, well, I should have brought some gentry, but,
Oh, God.
I don't think we want to get poisoned, so.
It's Bourbon Day. Drink gentry.
Bourbon Day.
Where's my wife? Who
Just
cares?
like that. Yep, just like that.
Where is his wife? He just left.
That
Anyway.
laugh. He did give us that laugh today, though.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
So, what did you guys think of?
that.
What did you guys
Sorry.
think of today's episode?
It was a slow burn for me.
Yes.
Like, not a lot actually happened, but it was... I feel like they're building towards the finale, which isn't next week. I think we have 2 more. We don't
Yes.
know. If somebody knows in the chat, let us know.
Yes,
But
please.
it was like a slow burn.
I agree. Yeah, I was like watching like incense burn.
But it was still good.
It
I mean,
was.
Meryl Streep is still good when she just sits there and stares.
Oh,
it
she's
was like
queen.
that.
Yeah.
I
Well,
can't
yeah.
believe I compared this show to Meryl Streep. It's not.
I feel like it was definitely a build up to something bigger, which is what happened at the end, which we'll talk about later. But yeah, it just seemed like a lot of the episode was based on all the relationships that are going on with this group of Southern Charmers, huh?
They're all in transition.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It seems this is a relation. I mean, this is a episode where everyone is kind of in flux right
Yes,
now. So I feel like
yes.
it's gonna be really exciting to see where all the pieces fall over the next couple of
Yes.
episodes.
Yeah.
It is.
I
It
agree.
is.
I feel like it was kind of a little bit everywhere, all over the place.
Yeah.
But everyone's healing nicely.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
We have Naomi healing well from her foot.
Oh, yeah.
And then we
Oh, yeah.
have And then we have Craig with his hand.
With his hand.
and his pinky, I guess,
He's like,
Yeah.
it stares at me.
Yeah.
Edward Scissorhands, right? Who
Edward.
said that?
No,
Yeah.
she said Edwin
Edwin
Scissorhands.
Edwin
So-
Scissorhands.
But girl, it's Edward Scissorhands.
Catherine,
It looks
it's
so
Edward.
like
It looks
RoboCop to me is
It
what it
does.
reminded me of.
Every
I was
time he
like-
moved his hand, I thought of like a puppet, like a
You
hand
know,
puppet.
you know what I thought of? I
What?
thought of, what is that woman with the red hair who had like lamb chop? I thought it was sad. It was
Sandy Patty.
Yeah,
No,
it
is
was.
that her?
Sandy Patty is a gospel singer. I love her. But it's
She did lamb chop.
She did. It was like sad lamb chop.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what it was.
Oh,
Anyway.
the black sheep. He
Yeah.
is the black sheep, right?
Yeah, it was a black yeah.
Another one that's also transitioning is Cameran, because we get to meet Baby
Palmer.
Palmer.
Y'all, if y'all are not following Cameron's Instagram and seeing those babies' cheeks,
Yes.
then I'm sorry, you're not living your true full life.
Absolutely.
If you're
It's
not
true.
following Lauren and you don't see her baby's pictures too,
Yes.
those cheeks are
Yes.
adorable.
He's got some pretty good cheeks, but
He's
I
really
will
cute.
say I was bowing down to Cameron in this episode because if I I had a full camera crew like days
I
after
was
I
gonna ask you.
had.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you.
Oh my
Take
gosh.
the wheel on this.
No,
I mean,
I was just like, I don't know how she's doing it. She's got all these people in her house. She's showered. She has like real people clothes on. I would be like in the bed sweating, just like all the weird things happening.
How long did it take you to shower after having your baby?
Well, I showered at the hospital
Okay.
before I came home.
okay.
When you got
It's
home,
like-
was it just kind of like? I can't even imagine.
It's just so much at you so fast. And then like she says, things are happening that your body is doing things that you just never ever thought it could do. And then it happens and you're like, Jesus, take the wheel. What is happening?
Well, I mean, she was crying to her husband, right? And saying how she regretted
And
it.
I totally can empathize with that. I think every new mom kind of sits there, or dad for that matter, sits there and is like, wait, our life was great. What did we just do?
Yeah.
Of course, I never really went that far. I was pretty smitten when I had my little man home, but it is an overwhelming change, and it is so
Yeah.
crazy. So, Cameran girl, you got all the you got
Yes.
my respect and millions
of us,
others because that
Lots
is
of love.
amazing.
Lots of love.
Can we talk a little bit about Mama Bonnie?
Yes.
So
I love that
cute.
she loves Cameron, but she also is not letting her get away with anything.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, and she's like, she's kind of making her a hoarder in a sense because she's bringing all her trinkets, old trinkets.
That is
over.
such a grandma, such a
Yeah.
southern
Yeah,
grandma
it is
thing,
a-
though.
yeah.
It is
So
a southern
funny.
grandma thing.
Yeah. But
the dirty blankets and the
all
and the
those little-
toys that you could choke on. I thought that was pretty
I
funny.
mean,
it
she
was
is
cute. It was
so
endearing.
looking forward to, because obviously her and Cameron are close, but Cameron's not like I imagine Cameron, her husband, Jason's her husband, right?
Yes. Yes.
I can see her being like, Jason, stop touching me, stop cuddling. Like she's
Yeah, oh,
not.
totally.
Cameron's a loving person, but she's
Yeah.
not necessarily the most like, ooh, affectionate.
Yeah.
And so I feel like her mom Bonnie is a little bit more of
Yeah.
that and
Yeah.
kind of like, oh. And so I think that she's just going to want to hold that baby and get them snuggles.
But I don't know if you remember Cameron talking about her mom not being a very good parent, and she would let her get into things when she was younger.
Yes.
Oh,
She
yeah.
kind of let her take the.
It kind of made me laugh when she brought the trinkets, and she's like, "Yeah, she brought her a bunch of stuff that she could choke on and like all this stuff." Because remember when she was pregnant, she made her mom read that book about
Oh,
parenting.
yeah.
So it just kind of like made me relive everything that she was talking about, and it made me laugh. So,
But it was funny too when Cameron's mom brought up the idea of your maternal instinct does kick in.
Yes.
And I had somebody tell me before I brought Walker home, they were like, "You're gonna know
good
how
name.
to." Oh, thanks.
Palmer and Walker.
Palmer
I
and
see a
Walker. I'm
future
not against
there.
arranged marriages,
Oh
guys.
my gosh.
Let's do it.
I see it there. Yeah.
But they did say, a friend of mine told me that you're gonna know how to do things you never knew you knew how to do.
Oh my
And
goodness.
it was just, it's so true. Things just all of a sudden click and you just know. And it
Like
is,
you know the difference in cries because I don't.
you learn for sure. And you can tell like, okay, they're just being fussy versus like, okay, something's, there is a situation here that needs to be handled. Like you really do start to learn. And I thought it was really beautiful when she said, Palmer and I are learning together, because that's truly how it is. Every kid is different, and every moment of motherhood, you feel like you got one thing figured out, and then all of a sudden it changes and it turns on its head. So it's such a journey. It's really cool. I love that she's embracing that they learned it together.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I feel like that when I got my kitten. And I had to breastfeed. I had bottle feed it. I'm just joking. I'm totally joking.
I was empathizing with
Everybody
you.
stayed quiet. Like what?
I'm like, girl, no, a kitten
I'm
is
sorry.
different. I have to point that out.
Check the
felt like
live
I
chat on
needed-
that one because some mama just threw her wine at the TV and said, I hate this panel. I'm not watching this show anymore.
No.
Sometimes I gotta joke about things.
No. But I love the fact too that she kept it real and honest and authentic, and she was belly out everything,
Yeah.
no cares in the
Yeah.
world, and
Yeah.
just flowed with
She
it.
looked great.
Which
Yep.
is, but you know what's so awesome too is that she kind of opens the door for moms to be completely normal. So I'm sure that next season there's going to be like more transition for her.
Yes.
And maybe baby number 2, right? We can cross our
Yeah,
fingers.
right.
I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure
think so.
she's
Yeah, I think she's
locked
a one
that.
and done.
Yeah.
No, her psychic
said
said
3.
3.
Yeah, but she's saying, hell no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
she forgets to take the pill. I mean, we
Yeah.
don't know. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
Don't
Stranger
spread
Things.
gossip. This is
Yeah.
not.
No.
Cameron, don't sue us.
Stranger things have happened.
Yeah,
Stranger
they
things have
sure
happened.
do.
Yes.
But what isn't strange here is you guys, our iTunes. You guys need to
Yeah.
like, subscribe,
Yes.
let us know what you think, give us 5 stars, comment. We love to hear everyone's posts. We love to
Yes.
hear everyone's stories. On YouTube as well, give us two thumbs up. Give us as many thumbs up as you can. Log into all of your accounts and go into the page and like us.
Yes.
Subscribe. Comment. We had so many comments last week
Yeah.
on
It's great.
everything that's
We love it.
happened.
I was up till like 1:30 in the morning, like responding to people. I was like, "Ooh, somebody responded back."
Me
Ooh, I'm
too.
gonna
Y'all, I don't have things to do. Like, I really don't. I'm very boring. So
Yes.
this kind of makes me feel important.
Yeah, me too.
Very much. And Laura, you have something you want to say about all that too, correct?
Oh yeah, and just so that you guys know, if I may, we here at the network, we produce all kinds of after shows for all of your favorite TV shows here at AfterBuzz, and we have dramas, we have reality TV, sci-fi, and more. There's no network that works harder to serve television fans. But now, just like Mayte said, we need your help. We are asking that you please subscribe to one or more of our YouTube channels. You're probably already watching this on YouTube anyway, so just go ahead and subscribe.
Yes, sugars.
Besides helping us a ton, here is what's in it for you. It's going to cater to your specific content you already like and send it directly to you. It brings to you your favorite after shows, so you don't have to seek them out and keep searching them every week and find them. It just pops up right there for you. And it suggests content from other channels or podcasts that might interest you. So subscribing to our YouTube channels will also help you discover it will also help you discover new shows we are sure you're going to love. Since you're already tuned into reality TV, like we all love,
So much
you
fun.
might also be interested in some other reality shows like Below Deck Med, which I also host on Tuesday nights.
Oh,
Also
yeah.
on Bravo. And what else is on there? Jersey Shore, Teen Mom, Bar Rescue, all of those fun reality shows. So, and remember that we have shows for other channels as well and genres too. Please don't be shy about subscribing to them either. And if you're worried about pesky notifications, don't be, because they are super optional. It's easy. Just hit that subscribe button now for an even easier AfterBuzz experience, and let us know that you did it in the comments, and we'll shout you out on the air. Guys, thank
Yes.
you so much.
We will.
You're the best fans, and we promise that
We
we will just
will.
do our best to serve
Yes.
you each and every week.
We
Yes.
cater
We
to
love you guys. Seriously.
Really do.
Okay, I have to take
cater
sugar. Your nails are gorgeous, Laura. Those are beautiful. I wish we could get a close up. There's like a little,
Don't look at
a
mine.
little diamond in there.
Don't look at mine either.
Sorry, gay-DD. I know we got to
You
talk
are
about
just
you.
checking Laura
yours
out from
always-
head to
You
toe.
are beautiful.
Always
You
look
guys
good.
have the most
I'm like
beautiful
a little,
panel.
I'm just like, wow, he's checking out Laura from head to toe since you got your, he's
Well,
like your
No,
hair
but all of
pageant
you, no,
hair.
you're talking about all of you look
everything.
beautiful.
We'll
I'm,
post
like,
we'll post a
hiding.
picture of the full look together on
Yeah,
Instagram.
okay,
How's
let's
that
do
sound
that.
now?
On
Yeah.
Instagram,
That's good.
follow, yeah.
Yeah, you guys
All
have to
right.
follow us. And,
Let's
and,
talk
you know,
about
keep
this
the
hot mess of a
conversation.
crew.
So
Yikes.
let's
So
jump.
much.
First off and foremost, let's jump into what I like to call the relationships, because it was a little bit trickled down throughout the entire episode. So let's start off with Naomi's IG story and how she posted all these images during not Kenzie's, but Saint's
Saints.
little birthday party.
Troublemaker.
Oh, Naomi, I am loving this. I need Naomi as a friend to be that
Yes.
petty, because I live for it.
She goes to bat.
Yeah.
She
Yes.
goes to bat. I mean, I think because she knows that Ashley is thirsty or Trashly, and she knows that she's going to follow her.
Oh.
You know,
Could you
Oh, she-
imagine?
yeah.
Ashley must have been looking through everyone's stories, like constantly uploading and reloading her IG account
Oh
just
my
to see
God.
everyone's
yeah,
stories.
you know that she's at home.
She screenshotted it. You know she did.
Yeah.
She's sitting on the couch. She's having a juice cleanse, but actually
Mm-hmm.
smelling Cheetos because she wants to eat them, but she can't.
Oh.
And she's bitter.
Wow.
That's what
Bitter.
she's doing.
Bitter.
She's just swiping.
Bitter.
She's just bitter.
Bitter.
That's
Bitter.
her swiping.
Better.
Annoying.
She is annoying. But I will say, this is the first time that there has not been, like, everybody else is having drama except for Naomi and Craig.
Yeah.
I think it's coming though.
You do?
Yep.
Okay.
I think it's coming. Yep. There's a little bit more that they need to give in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Do we have anyone in our chat? I feel like you're.
We do. Well, Amy just subscribed to us on YouTube.
Amy!
So we're gonna shout out
Thank
Amy.
you.
Amy, I love your hair.
He does. We also have Jay Kitten and we have CC Freak. Hi, CC Freak.
Oh,
Okay.
CC Free.
Kimberly Mayfield is also joining us in the live chat, guys. Make sure that you keep those comments coming because they are
Yes.
good tonight.
Yeah, and tell
Yeah.
us what you think. Sometimes you think of stuff we don't.
Yes, and my
Yes.
mom's watching tonight, so giving a shout out to the mom.
Oh, what's your mom's name?
Teresa.
Teresa.
Teresa Hart. Yep.
Oh, I love it.
We
You've
love
made a
it.
beautiful
Subscribe,
daughter,
Teresa. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, subscribe, Teresa.
Teresa, subscribe.
But so, yeah, I love that Naomi did that. I also love, speaking of Thomas and Ashley, Thomas, what is this jewelry
We-
thing?
we-
You're
we
gonna have
were-
a mental breakdown.
You want to talk about Thomas and Ashley?
Sorry, I didn't mean to jump the gun. Are
yeah,
we not,
it's
I'm still
fine.
on Naomi.
No,
I'm sorry.
we don't have much to say about Naomi
Yeah.
other than that.
Yeah,
But Thomas and Ashley and the fact that he wants to buy.
Well, she came back mad, he said. Maybe she saw Naomi's thing, and that's why she came back
No,
pissed.
she's just pissed all the time.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
But
just
why
her.
would she be so pissed at Naomi's? It's a stupid story that Naomi puts a heart or whatever. Like goodness gracious, like she has to know these people are going to be in her life for forever if she chooses to be with Thomas.
Yeah.
You know,
She doesn't think that.
I don't know. And then this stupid signet ring
Yeah.
that Thomas is trying to do.
Yeah.
want to get a ring with my family crest on it
Here's
to
the
wear on my
thing,
pinky. Maybe I'll get trashy one too. Get a ring.
Maybe.
Which I'm like, that's like a family thing.
Exactly. That's not only is it a
Uh-oh, you're
family
worked up.
thing.
You are
I'm
worked
I'm
up.
worked up, y'all. That is not only a family thing. Like that is something that you've earned that last name.
Yes.
You've earned the right to kind of bear that crest.
Yeah.
So that's my first point. The second point is this not like kind of like on Vanderpump Rules, Schwartzy giving Katie a ring on a string.
Yeah.
Like you don't give a grown woman
Yeah.
a ring that is not a diamond.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what Whitney said. He totally was like, yo, you're like going from like 1 to 100, and then all of a sudden it's like now you want to give her a ring. Like, you're giving her the wrong message, right? But I also think he was saying that because he really doesn't want her to have that ring.
He doesn't
He
want
doesn't
her,
like her.
period.
Yeah.
Like, he's
Yeah.
just using her. And as Catherine said, like, he manipulates these women because of the money that he possesses.
Oh, of course.
And drives it towards that. But also, too, it's like, going back to your first point, he said that his family really loves
Really loves
Ashley.
her.
And that the mom and the sister and the family give him the sign of approval. And, like,
Ashley plays a good game.
She does. I think she's probably on her best behavior around the family. I think everybody usually is, right?
I would like to know how they feel about her now
yes.
Well,
after
uh,
seeing all of this.
Well,
Yeah.
they're still
Well,
together.
they're conservative people, so they're not going to really. They're going to probably turn a blind eye, like just like they have been with Thomas over the years and all his bad behavior.
I mean,
so.
Catherine's been a hot mess, since season 1, and she's had her ups and downs. But I mean, she makes Catherine look like a freaking angel.
Yeah,
like there is nobody in comparison.
Yeah.
Well, you just,
girl.
but I mean, you can't compare. Well, I'm sorry. There is still,
on.
there
I'm
is
waiting
no,
for it.
there is no fury like Catherine season 1 and 2. She is like the Lady Macbeth of reality TV.
So true.
And no one will hold that crown ever
Yeah.
to me. But that said, because Catherine still, the thing with Catherine is she was cuckoo crazy, but most of the time there was a seed of authenticity and validity in her point of why she was so upset. Sometimes she went off the handle, but there was
Yeah.
always a little bit where you're like, I understand, it's just the reaction.
Yes.
But with Trashley, she's on there is not a bridge, there's not
No.
anything.
No.
She's
Yeah.
out in the water,
Yeah.
swimming with sharks. Nothing.
Yeah,
I agree with you,
yeah.
100%. And plus, there was like a lot of alcohol involved, and who knows what other things they dabbled in. We don't know,
And-
But
oh.
you know,
Oh my God, we both did the same thing. We both did the same thing. I was like,
I was
We're
trying
not
not to
confirming
be,
a
you know.
fact, but we're just
allegedly.
saying Trashley.
Allegedly.
That natty. That natty.
Yeah, allegedly.
Do you,
So,
do you
yeah.
think that Thomas
It's
is
cocaine. We're talking about cocaine for the two of you. They're like, what are they talking about?
Or for our podcast listeners who don't
They
know.
got allergies?
Yeah.
Trashley has sinuses?
Yeah.
No, I was just gonna pose the question. Do you guys think that in any way Thomas is using Ashley to make
Yes.
Catherine jealous?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Girl, that's a given.
I
Yes.
said
yes.
day
yes.
one,
yes,
Thomas
yes,
uses
yes.
women against one another.
Yes.
Yes. Okay,
Well,
let's
we
go.
have other people in the live chat that think that as well. Private
Okay.
says, I think Thomas wishes that Catherine was still crazy about him. She's over wanting him in that crazy
Yeah,
way. That's why
true.
he's keeping Trashley around because she boosts that part of his,
Yes.
his ego.
That is true.
I mean, think about it when they were, I know moving forward a little bit, but when they were at the beer party, JD and Thomas were staring at Catherine, and he's like, Thomas is like, oh, look, she's grown taller. I mean, right in front
it
of
was
Ashley. So
disgusting.
you see him right there and then doing exactly what we're talking about, which is being a pig and trying to put women against each other. And then he's like, oh, are you gonna talk to her? Right before that? Come on.
Here's my deal. Y'all are a bunch of ladies, and
Yeah.
I'm
We
not.
sure are.
I'm a kind of
You're a
lady. I'm not a
lady.
You're
real
a lady, too. You're
But-
an adopted lady.
No man has ever bought me jewelry in my life, and
AKA boyfriend.
hint, boyfriend. No, I'm fine with it. But does that to me seems so just? I made me roll my eyes when I'm like, really? You think you're gonna be able to buy a woman jewelry, and that's gonna like placate
Yes.
her?
There's some
Does
women
that
like
still
that.
happen?
Yes.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
That's all I'm going to say.
I will just say
So,
this.
has it placated any of you? Have you ever been that woman that was cooed by a ring?
I just had someone try to buy me something for doing something wrong, and I told him to shove it up where the sun don't shine.
Teresa's happy about that.
Oh, yeah.
What about you?
Well, I had an engagement that I ended, so it
Oh,
placated me for a minute.
So did I. I did
Oh, yeah.
too.
Yeah, before I got married.
Shoot.
So.
Oh, yes. I
Not
told
me.
him to do
Did
the same
you
thing
give the
with
ring
the
back?
ring.
Or did you sell it?
I gave it back. It wasn't mine to keep.
You're classier
So
than
you
me.
Yeah.
took it. So I didn't even take it. I just said you can keep it, and then he gave it to the new girlfriend.
Well, so did mine.
the novella began.
And you've never been cooed by jewelry?
No, not chocolates, flowers, edibles, all that good stuff, but not
Edibles?
But it's
jewelry.
still.
Yeah.
But it's still.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I have. This guy gave me a Tinkerbell when I was in college. He shipped me a Tinkerbell watch.
And you liked it?
No, I
Oh.
was like, what is
But
this?
it still does work though on some women.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Yeah, it'll
On
work.
some
It'll work.
women.
On
On
some
some
women,
women.
it'll work.
Listen, I know women. I know
Trust
plenty
the
of
system.
women
Yeah.
that will take that tennis bracelet and be like, okay, thank you.
AfterBuzz ladies, don't be basic. Don't
No,
take jewelry.
don't.
Don't take jewelry when they don't
I
need
mean,
it.
if you want to.
If you want to, take
mean,
it
if you
and then
want it.
leave.
If he's an a-hole and you know that you deserve it, treat yourself.
Take it and then sell it at Gary's Pawn Shop. on
Oh
the
my
corner
God.
of Main and Centinela. Do
Not an
that.
ad.
And he says
They're
he's
not a
never had
sponsor. Can
we-
jewelry before.
Can we see Shep doing something like this though? Because we see their relationship with Catherine again, and we had a lot of people in our comments say, pose a question, Shep and Catherine, could that be a thing? And a lot of
Yes.
people were like, no, Catherine and Whitney, and going back and forth. No,
Ooh.
Catherine and,
the
Craig.
the shocker, what? What is that?
Oh, let me tell you.
Girl.
They have hooked up, Shep and Catherine have
Not
hooked
once.
up. Not once, but quite a few times
Yeah.
right after she had
After
Kenzie.
Kenzie.
Which
Yes.
made me think, is Saint Shep's?
Dun,
Oh
dun,
my
dun.
no.
DNA,
it
DNA.
totally
No.
looks like Thomas.
I'm
does.
pretty
Oh,
sure
yeah,
that they
it
had a paternity
Yeah,
test done.
Thomas,
Thomas
swabbed
did.
him out when
But-
Catherine wasn't
But
looking.
she said he's good, SEX.
In
Am I allowed
bed.
to say
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
he's
good
good.
sex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. She's like, he good in bed, good sex, and he's cute. So
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
not?
That was a little. Did y'all? Sorry, we're gonna go there. I was a little surprised. I would not expect Shep to be good in bed.
I mean, the ladies are flocking,
Like,
boo.
who do you like? I feel like Austin's probably great. Who do you,
You
think?
think Austin is?
I
I
don't
think Austin would make me laugh.
Austin's probably.
Sorry, sidebar. We're having this
Austin's
conversation
like a
right now.
cuddler.
Oh yeah, it would be like.
Mom, don't watch.
It'd be like, that's great. Do you want to have a beer, babe? Do you want to have one of my beer? IPA? That's great. So,
That's why I feel like he'd be too goofy in
Hold on,
bed.
I got
but I like
grapefruit.
people that make. So okay.
Chelsea, you deserve
So
better.
Okay, so
So
if
good.
Austin's out of it. We're at sidebar. We're talking about this.
Let's go there.
Craig or Shep? Who's better in bed?
Oh, Shep for sure.
Shep, for
Shep.
sure.
Shep.
Really?
Yeah, Shep's got that
got that-
experience kicked in.
He's got that je ne sais
Craig
quoi.
would cry.
Yeah, I agree.
Right?
It's gonna be.
Craig would say,
he'd
I
be
love
like-
you, right
Craig would
after.
tell me that he loves me and then he'd start crying and then want to cuddle.
Yeah, he
and
would.
I don't hate
That's
that
sweet.
idea.
I
Always.
don't
I feel
either.
like Craig would make love.
Oh, that made me sad and throw up in my mouth at the same time. I want to love you.
I mean, there's
But that's cute.
But he would want the cat to watch.
I think he's romantic. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, Craig. I'm on your
Okay.
side.
All right. Well,
You're
Shep-
right. I think Shep probably knows his
Yeah.
way.
Yes, he
Well,
knows.
Shep-
We have a couple of Shep votes in the
Oh,
chat, too.
okay.
Maybe
yes,
Shep.
Okay.
Yes.
When somebody says Whitney's probably the laziest.
You know what?
Kimberly.
You know what? He probably paid someone.
I think
the work for
the
him.
laziest one would be JD actually.
Oh.
Oh.
Why Girl.
You want to make love? I
you shouldn't. Yeah.
move.
I can't move. I ain't at McDonald's, babe. I'm full.
Yeah. I'm about to throw up right here. I
That's
can't
so
believe
gross.
you brought that up right now.
gin and ginger.
That is what it would happen.
Just sweat the whole time.
He'd be very sweaty.
He'd be like very sweaty and
very
riveting.
sweaty.
Okay.
Anyway.
Can you turn the fan on?
Yeah.
Can you turn the fan on? Can you get me my cigar?
Oh God, this is
Get it one more
hilarious.
time. I need my gin and ginger.
All these liquors,
All
Gentry
these
beer.
liquors.
I mean, it's like a mix. Okay, so then Austin's friends chime into his relationships, and I feel like everyone has an input whether he should choose Victoria or Chelsea. All hands pointing towards Chelsea.
Even
Austin,
his friend Alexandria
yeah.
was in.
Can we make her a series regular?
Yeah, right?
Yes.
love her?
Yes.
I
Girl,
love her.
Because she was reading him.
She was.
And she's a really good friend. Because,
And
you know,
reading the two
sometimes-
girls too.
Right, because sometimes you have your friends that are like, no, it's okay. Like how we were talking about last week, that it's like,
yes.
no, he's gonna call you back, or he's gonna, he really likes
Oh,
you. And
yes.
it's like, no, you need that friend to tell you straight in the face
That
and
was
be
me.
like, girl, he's just not that into you.
Yeah.
You know?
And normally we have Cameron, but Cameron's having a baby.
Yeah. Right.
So,
Yeah.
but she is like for Shep. I mean, she's not as close to Austin, but for like Shep and Craig, she is like, you guys, get
Yes.
real.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it was nice to see that because I feel like Austin lives. Even though I am super excited, I want to have a brewery one day. So I think it's cool for you to
Yeah,
do all
totally.
this. But Austin lives a little bit in like dream
Fantasyland?
world,
Yeah, a
which is
little
so
bit.
weird because his parents seem so
Oh,
just.
I love
His
his
dad,
Oh, I love
FBI
this, but they
agent,
seem
right?
so, like,
He's a
yeah.
retired FBI
Yeah,
agent.
so his parents seem very practical, and
Yeah.
he's just like, "Yep, I'm gonna make a brewery, and it's gonna be great." and
Peter
we're
Pan.
gonna-"
But
Yeah.
I don't know if that is a parenting thing or if it's just a generational thing.
Maybe.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I think it may be a.
I mean, I guess they're all kind of dreamers. I mean,
and I'm not hating on millennials
but
at all.
Craig
Like
is stressed out about pillows.
I'm a millennial.
I'm not hating on millennials. I think millennials are going to change the world. But
Sure.
But no, when you're young, when I was younger, you are much more. No, I think it's just that anybody at any age of that age.
Do you feel like he
Because
doesn't
Austin
have...
is younger.
Do you feel like you're saying this because you feel like he doesn't have his feet on the ground?
But you know what? He kind of got his feet on the ground
I think
right
he
now.
started to finally. I think he started
Yeah.
to finally. I mean, when I think about it in perspective of everybody else, I mean, Shep doesn't need money. And I'm sorry, we didn't put those on, but
What?
can we talk about Craig's horrible pillow designs? Those were bad, y'all.
hideous.
Those were bad
They were
pillows.
bad.
Patricia's not going to like these pillows.
No, but we did see a story, and there's something better. And we're not going to say what it was, but they were better, right? We saw his story, and when he was creating the pillows.
Oh,
and-
yeah.
I
His
don't-
Instagram story.
I didn't
Yes.
see his Instagram story. I
Oh,
didn't
you
know
didn't?
that.
Oh,
So
Last
apparently,
week.
stay tuned.
Yeah,
okay.
stay tuned.
I honestly think he's probably doing his own thing, and Victoria. I mean, not Victoria, but I feel like they just kind of
Yeah.
separated.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys, let's just jump right into it.
jump to this
Let's
beer
jump
party.
to this beer party.
Here we
which
go.
I hope I wasn't the only one, but when everybody was tasting the beer, my mouth was like watering. I'm
I
like, oh
wanted
my
to
god, I
so
want like
bad.
some beer. And we
Yeah.
have beer back here.
Oh, we should've drank beer.
Usually-
We always say
always
I
that.
think we have like
this.
Bud Light or something, which is what Craig drinks.
Yes.
Yes.
That made me
Yes.
laugh so hard.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that
yeah.
beer
What was
tasting.
that say?
Point? What was that part that made you laugh so
this
hard
part.
that everybody?
I got it.
With the taste of
It's
the beer.
a citrus, but it's a little citrus, but a lemon citrus.
Literally, he's like, it's a little citrus, but it's a lemon citrus. Well, what the hell? That's what.
That's what
I mean, it's like it's a
is.
little buttery, but it's kind of like butter.
And
You know what I mean?
And he
It
goes,
just-
it's kind of woody.
Like it's kind
I
of.
don't
Yeah.
know if you have wood and beer, but it's woody.
Craig is the worst describer of beer
Yeah.
in the
Ever.
history.
But
of
he's a good
describing
friend
beer.
because he's there supporting him,
But
right?
Craig looked really handsome
Yeah.
this episode,
Yeah.
even with his little.
He's
lamb
looking
chop.
real,
I think he's-
especially in Instagram stories
He's looking
lately.
good.
He's
Yeah.
looking real cute.
I think
Yeah.
he's
The
coming
come up
out of
is
his
real.
depression. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
think he was
And
depressed.
he looks happy.
And now he's coming back up, and he's gonna show him what he's got with his pillows.
I would
Yeah.
definitely make out with him in an alley now.
So Thomas,
I'll get in line.
I'm after. No, I'm
Just
kidding.
kidding. Just kidding, husband. but-
Thomas and Ashley get into it a little bit, and the fact that Ashley confesses over to Craig and says, "Well, we've been having some issues. Me and him aren't in the best terms." I'm like, "Girl, keep your business to yourself." Like
She likes the drama girl.
it's
She's
just-
not gonna do that.
it's-
Well, but everybody talks to Craig. There's something about
Yes,
Craig. Everybody
yes.
talks to Craig.
And she's
I
always talked to Craig.
guess.
Yeah, she has always talked to
She's
Craig.
always talking to
So I
Craig.
don't think
I think
that's
she
how-
likes Craig.
I'm not defending Trashley, but I think,
I'm about to
she
keep it
would,
up.
she would have sex with anybody on this show.
Even
Who?
the women.
Yes,
Ashley.
Trashley.
Trashley. 'cause
Oh,
she wants
yeah.
to come up.
The
She'd
come-up's
make
gonna
one
be
of
real.
those only fans account or fans only people do now.
Yeah, well, she kept on saying, Thomas, don't look at her, don't
Yeah.
see her. And
Yeah.
her and
Stop.
yeah,
she
and
was
her
late.
and Catherine didn't greet each other, which was
Yes.
great.
I think
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah, I
And-
think that's fine too.
Yeah.
I think that's
so
fine
too.
too. I think
Yeah.
again we saw and we talked, but sorry, I just had a stroke.
Oh my God, no.
That- We
should.
I
But
know, you guys
again,
I didn't.
Again, it's Thomas because my day hits my back. No, I'm kidding. You all do. But Thomas really, we just see how much he's a classical, and I'm telling y'all, he doesn't take a therapist to see this, even though I am. He is a classic, classic narcissist.
Oh,
yeah.
To the and I mean psychologically insane,
Yeah.
acute narcissist.
Like a
And-
mental illness
Yes,
narcissist.
and you
yes.
see how this is affecting the way he plays people because he truly believes everyone is meant to be there for his
Oh,
enjoyment
yeah.
or
Money.
whatever.
Money rules around him.
Yeah, he
Ooh,
even brought-
next season I can't wait for you to go down, Rabbit.
I don't, but we don't know. We don't know if
Yes.
he's coming back or not. But, who I was really happy to see and their encounter was Victoria and Austin and their hug. Did you see how he picked her up?
I
and
know.
It just, sorry.
Chelsea.
You mean Chelsea?
Yeah,
Victoria,
Chelsea.
up. She had on that hat.
Okay, well, we're gonna get into that
Yeah.
because I got pretty heated. I was like, I can't believe this. I wrote what a B in big bold words. I was like, Victoria, I can't
did.
believe
Can we say
you.
the B
Right
word
there.
on this?
I don't know, but I don't want to risk it. So, I loved their interaction together, and I thought it was very sweet. And then we jump into Victoria, and Chelsea really went out of her way to try and greet her, and she just walked past her. I was like,
I know.
no,
so
Somebody
petty.
should have tripped her.
No.
no.
I would have. I was there.
She looked like an advertisement for free people. Victoria.
So or like not Urban Outfitters,
No,
more
free
like
people.
free
with her
people.
hat
Free
and everything.
people, oh,
She was
yes.
just trying.
I love free
Whereas
people,
Chelsea,
though.
I love free people too. Actually,
Just
I have a-
wearing the bell bottoms yesterday.
I have a
from Free
really good
People.
shawl from them. It's a women's shawl, but I don't
Yeah,
care.
yep.
But Chelsea's rocking those high-waisted jeans. that
sure.
I mean,
Such a
you
rock
know
and
what?
bod.
The best revenge is like skin tight. We should know this from the show. Skin tight pants because Catherine did it.
Catherine's
and now
booty. Oh.
Chelsea did it.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all,
Yeah.
I know.
It's a thing.
it's
I
like
know.
Sandy from Greece.
I need to know their
Oh.
workout.
You
secrets.
played Sandy in Greece. I know you have. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know you have.
It's like you got my number.
I know, girl.
You got my number. No, I was gonna say I love how Chelsea says Austin's name in this episode. She was like, "I'm really proud of Austin," and I was
That
like,
is how she says it. That's a good Chelsea.
That
thank
is
you.
a really good Chelsea.
I can't do it. That's really.
We have Chelsea live here with us. happening.
I love that she took a pause when she took, he asked her what she thought, and he was just like,
He is.
like a
He
little
is
puppy,
so obviously
waiting.
still in love with her.
yes. And
Yeah.
and then when she took that pause, and then she said,
"I'm so proud of Austin."
or what did she? No,
my
but she
God,
said that
you
she
did
liked the
so
beer,
good.
right? She talked about the beer.
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't know.
What
She
about-
talked about the
You
beer.
put me on the spot.
I'm sorry, but
What did you
I'm
say?
We
sorry.
didn't rehearse this.
And I think
We need
that
to rehearse later.
the reason why it wasn't a super dramatic episode is because I'm sorry, you can't make things dramatic with Chelsea. Like send her to North Korea and we won't be in war in a week. She'll fix it because she's just so everybody loves her.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so it was like even like when she tried to pull Victoria over, Victoria didn't even want to go over.
like,
She was
"No."
like,
I'm like,
no.
"Girl,
And then Chelsea
Because
just
she knows that she's in the wrong. I
Yes,
feel like,
yes.
and she knows she's gonna get called out.
Can we talk about that encounter real quick?
Yes.
Like, we have
Yeah.
to talk about that because
Yeah.
it was just straight to the point. And Chelsea, props to you for it being able to
Yes.
hold such a great conversation and being open and honest.
truth talk.
And Victoria being so petty and so
Yes.
like she wasn't listening
She wasn't
to what
listening.
Chelsea was
She wasn't
saying.
listening.
You know
I don't
what's kind
understand
of
it.
crazy is that Trashley is a nurse and Victoria is a doctor, and they're both really immature.
I'm sorry,
That's
Victoria is
very-
a doctor?
I thought Victoria was a doctor.
I don't recall.
She might be. I think I know she works in the medical field, or I believe
Something.
she works in the medical field.
I thought he said something about her being a
people
doctor.
need
Am
to
I
say
wrong?
like a
something like
pharmaceutical
that.
salesman.
Please tell me.
She yeah,
Shame on
she
me
fits
if I
that
am.
bob. But I don't know. I do think that you're right. I do vaguely
so-
remember hearing that she's
yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
medical
Okay.
field somehow. But
Somebody in the chat, maybe.
Someone in
kind
their
of
chat, if
bizarre.
you're in our comments, let us know.
It's kind of bizarre that they're both like in this prestigious type of work, and yet they're so low here emotionally, speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean,
weird.
I don't know their lives.
Well, we didn't get anywhere with them.
Can I
No.
just say that I loved Alexandria for pointing out to Austin that Chelsea is pretty much.
He's like, yeah,
was
Victoria's
like-
not the one.
A scene out of a
Villain.
romantic comedy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes you need that best friend that's going to hold a mirror up and
Oh,
like
yeah.
actually show you what
Yeah.
you can't see for yourself.
She's,
you
you
know?
can tell she's like the ride or die. She's almost like a Chelsea in a sense, but like Chelsea's a little softer, you know, like Alexandria. is
Well,
sort
I
of
just
like,
don't
Chelsea will tell
get.
you.
I don't. I get.
No,
I-
but like Alexandria, his
A little
friend,
bit. I
Oh,
can
yeah.
see
you
that.
could see that like because she's kind of a tomboy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's very like smart and you could tell she's straight to the point.
Yeah.
I just think that Chelsea's a little softer than she is.
Yeah, I just don't get any. I don't get any dating vibes between the two of them. Between Alexandra and Austin.
No.
I don't
No,
get
no,
any
no, no,
kind of
no,
like
no, no.
romantic
Oh,
link at
no,
all.
not at all.
And
Not
I
at
feel like
all.
he is hopelessly romantic for Chelsea.
Oh,
Yeah,
of course,
for sure.
You know,
100%.
For sure.
Sounds so
Yes.
charming. And with that said, let's jump into our not so
Not so
charming
charming.
segment.
Well,
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
can I start? Because that's going to
Yes,
segue.
yes,
My
please.
not so charming is Victoria. Because I'm sorry. I don't care. When you walk up to a situation and someone says, hey, how are you doing? You stop what you're doing and you make eye contact with them and you look at them. Because why? That is
a
Southern.
Southern-
That is a Southern
It's
thing
etiquette,
to do.
too.
Yes.
It's
It is
etiquette.
etiquette.
Well,
Yeah.
it's just respect.
It is.
Yes.
It's respectable.
just
So
respect.
Victoria, not so charming.
Yes, 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 yes.
I'm gonna go right after my not so charming moment with Shep as he took his pants off.
You stole mine.
And we
That's
saw
funny.
those really bright boxers. And I was like, oh, child.
I was a
what
little
is
turned on, so I
this?
thought I was charmed.
That was a little embarrassing. I would say the not so charming moment was Craig and his pillows, and him trying to get help from that woman. Was her name Mary? The woman who
I
was
feel
helping
like
him.
I love
Yeah.
Mary.
So he pretty much, leaves her with the work, and then he's
Like,
taking all the credit.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Can
that's
you
not
do
a
that
charming
for me?
moment.
Yeah.
Oh
What about
gosh.
yours?
Well, mine was gonna be Shep dropping trowel.
You could be
in the-
too. Number two.
Yeah,
in
I
the
mean,
bowling
Let's
alley.
pretend it's
but
all brand new.
You
maybe
could
my
second that.
no. I think my not so charming is the return of JD.
Oh,
yeah.
You win. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
not
That's the number
charminess.
one.
I could have gone the rest of the season without
Yeah.
seeing that.
Oh,
Little.
I would have been happy.
Yes, yes,
happy.
yes, yes.
What about in the chat? Do we have any fans? Let's
Yeah.
shout them out.
Anybody got a not so charming? Let us know. We've got Kimberly Mayfield. We got Private Eye in the chat,
Ooh,
guys.
that's a good name.
Yes.
Yes.
Amy again. Amy. Okay. Diakite maybe. I don't know. Diakite. That's my best shot at your last name.
Hey, Private Eye said, Matt, you're a nut, LOL.
Matt, you are a nut.
You are.
Thank you,
LOL.
sugar.
We have just a lot of really great guys in here,
Yes.
guys and gals.
Yes.
CC Freak again, Jay
CC
Kitten.
Freak.
You guys are just awesome. Keep all these
Oh my
comments
gosh.
coming.
Thank you,
Keep
guys.
the convo
Yeah.
going after
We
the show
love
as
this.
well.
Yes.
Keep posting some comments and
And yeah, and you know
Let us
what?
know.
If you like this show too, but share it. Share it on your Twitter. Share it on your Facebook.
right.
Just put the little
Instagram.
YouTube link. People can, and just
Send it to your friends, you know? I send it
Work
to my
it
mom,
way. Yeah,
and
yeah.
she sends it to all her friends.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, with that said, let's jump into our news segment.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
AfterBuzz News.
I've got some news.
I got nothing.
Okay. You want to take it away,
Crystal.
Sure. So on people.com, they said amid an investigation into sexual assault allegations against Thomas Ravenel and Southern Charm Star's new girlfriend is standing by her man, Ashley. Trashley.
Yeah.
So basically, she's not leaving people. She is standing by her man, and it's stronger than ever. The headline said, relationship stronger than ever. Thomas Ravenel and Ashley. So that's it. There
know
wasn't,
what?
there
She-
wasn't a lot of news.
She
but-
probably feels like at this point, not a lot of other women will sleep with him. So if she gets
Yeah.
married to him, then she'll just get the money and he'll go to jail.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of a good life.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so also they said Ashley loves Thomas. The two of them have a great bond, the source says. The relationship is stronger than ever, even among all of these allegations. They deserve each other. Let's
They
just
do
be
deserve
real.
each
They
other.
do.
I thought that this episode.
Yes.
Agreed. Agreed. Any other news?
Yeah. They shot the reunion.
oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, of course.
They shot the reunion this week in NYC. So we've seen if you guys have been all over Instagram, they are living it up in
Yes.
NYC this
Yes,
week. So
they
it's
are.
been pretty awesome. And then Miss Chelsea, our little Gemini, had a birthday.
She did.
She
Happy
sure
birthday,
did.
Chelsea.
Chelsea, we love ya.
She had a birthday, I believe, yesterday.
Yes.
So happy birthday, Chelsea.
Happy
Happy birthday, Chelsea.
God.
birthday.
I can't wait for that reunion. And also,
Yes, me
Craig
too.
was on Watch What Happens Live right after they filmed the reunion, and he was saying how everything got so heated and intense during the reunion, and he's like, I can't really say much, but I just know like it's basically everything's gonna fall apart and we're gonna be just starstruck and
oh
with our
my
mouths dropping to
gosh.
the floor, not being able to believe this reunion. So I cannot wait. I hope it's a 2-part.
I can't wait.
You know?
too.
Keep us
It
intense.
probably will be a 2-part. You know they're going to tease it out.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so,
I hope so,
too.
Can I interject really fast?
Yes, sugar.
Amy told me how to pronounce her last name. It's Diakite.
Diakite.
So,
Where
Amy
is this?
Diakite.
Yay.
That's the best I can do.
Love it.
I just, since I butchered it first, I wanted to correct
Yes.
That's very sweet.
Yeah.
That is
Very sweet.
very Southern.
Yes, that is very
Appreciate you.
Some
No
people on the cast need to take notes right there. Okay, so let's jump into our predictions.
Wonder where I'm going to do coke next.
All right, who wants to take it away? Does anybody have
I
a prediction?
predict
Okay.
that Craig's pillow will be a hit.
Oh.
You do.
I'm just obsessed with this pillow situation.
It's
I
the
think,
weirdest thing
yeah,
ever.
I know, it is. But I just love it.
But you
I
do
love a
kinda
creative
want-
person.
You do kind of want Craig and Patricia, which, by the way, where's Patricia? We need more of her.
I
I want to
Yes.
see how Patricia reacted to Ashley.
Yes.
Oh, I know.
Because
Yes.
I know she tweeted about it.
Yes.
That's
Did y'all
all we're
talk
gonna
about
get.
that? And yeah.
That's all. Yep. We talked about
We
last
still
week.
haven't seen the episode yet. I can't wait to see this episode. Remember they were showing us like a little clip of Catherine and Ashley going at it, and
That's
they're wearing
the finale.
balls.
That's the finale.
Or yeah.
They saved the best
That's
for last.
Halloween.
Damn them.
My prediction is that.
Really?
I think Shep and Catherine are going to end up dating.
Ooh, I love
Ooh,
that.
I like
That's
that.
my prediction.
I love that.
My prediction is that Victoria is gonna go ba ba ba.
Yes, okay.
See
And
you
then
later. Fly away.
on the heels of that, because I think that was my prediction a couple weeks ago. So on the heels of that, I predict a big blow up between Victoria and Austin, and then she goes bye bye.
Oh, she's going to get dramatic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a big scene. I can't wait.
Really big
Could
scene.
it be next week?
I hope so.
You'll
I
have
hope
to stay
so,
tuned
too.
with us because we're in it for the long haul.
I'm done with her and her free
You're
people
stuck
hat.
with us, people. You're stuck with us.
She's stuck with us.
Yeah, and we love it. We love to hear you guys and everything that you have to say. But that's the end of our show, so we're just gonna sign
It is.
off. Do you want to take it away, Laura?
Yes, you guys are like oxygen for me. Thank you so much. I am Laura L. Thomas. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Laura L. Thomas TV.
Bye, everyone. Cristal McLaughlin here. Please follow me on all social media at Cristal823. It's Cristal 823. And yeah, just comment and tweet and subscribe, and then we'll write you back, and we're ready to go, right? You
Yes.
and me
Yeah.
socially.
Yes.
Ready to go. And Sugars, I'm going to give a little bit of plug for another AfterBuzz show. We're starting the second season of Queer Eye on Netflix. Comes out on the 15th. And we're starting our season 2 show on Sunday at 6 p.m. So be sure you can follow me at the Matt Marr, 2 T's, 2 R's. You can get my YouTube channel. You can get all the stuff there and watch that show.
Yes.
Oh, so fun. I gotta get on that. And my name is Mayte Carrillo. You can follow me everywhere at This Is Mayte. That's at This Is Mayte. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with us. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.